This video is on how to integrate a Google font into your HTML. Okay. As you can see from my example text, I've already set the Virginia Zoo as an H1, the giraffe as an H2, and the tiger as an H2. Looking at the code here. I've already got a style sheet that I need to link to. So I've already created, I just need to use the CSS designer to attach it. So I'm going to go Window, CSS designer, I'm going to add, attach existing, and I'm going to navigate to where I saved that file, which would be in my name folder, my CSS folder, and the style sheet. And I'm going to say OK. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go to Google Fonts. Okay, I've got the web page here. I can put some preview text in here so it will no longer say everyone has freedom and so forth, and just see the text I want to use, like zoo. I can see that's all previewed with the word zoo now. Okay, then I could select a writing system. I'm not going to do that, but I do want to make sure that it comes out as English. So I am going to search for language, which is English. Pops up right there. Now, there are a ton of Google fonts. You can kind of narrow your search by looking for ones that are just business-like, cute, fancy, and so forth. I'm not going to do that, but you certainly could be free to do that. I'm just going to use the more popular one. For this video, I want you to stay away from anything that's variable, okay? Rather ones that have a style. I'm going to select this one, okay? I get a preview of the font, and you can see that the style is a weight of 400. You can see how it looks at different sizes. Then I'm going to do Get Font. I'm circling it, the blue button here. And I have two options here. Get embedded code or download all. I don't want to download them. I don't want them to be on my system. Rather, I want to link to Google Fonts. So I'm going to get embedded code. What I want to do is I want to copy this line of code, embed code in the head tag of your HTML. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to carefully select this and edit copy, flip back to Dreamweaver in the head tag, which is right here. Okay, I'm going to paste that code. By the way, this one was my style sheet linking to my style sheet. Okay. Now what I can do, really there's two ways of going about it. I could leave it as is and then swap out a typeface name for this one. What do I mean by that? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select over the Virginia Zoo. What you're seeing right now is from the Google font code. I'm going to go to my style sheet. Okay, not this one. This is from the Google font website, but this one. I'm going to add the Virginia Zoo as a selector. I'm going to go to the type properties and I'm going to pick one of these, knowing I'm actually going to swap it out. And I'll go ahead and pick Gill Sans. Okay. Now I'm going to copy the name of the font. It's got kind of a funny name. Copy, edit, whoops, I make sure that I just copied it. Try that again. Edit, copy. I'm going to flip back over here and I'm going to get rid of Gill Sans. However, I'm going to keep the font stack, at least for now. I don't know if you noticed, but this changed. Let me do a quick preview. And it did change. Okay. Another way to do it, other than just swapping out the names here, is I could add the other bit of code that I can get from Google Fonts. I can actually pick the class style, the CS class style. Remember, classes start with a period. I'm going to copy that, edit, copy, and go back here. Get rid of that for a second. I'm going to add it to my style sheet as another CSS rule. Okay. I'm going to go back here. Remember, when you have classes, they end up in your property palette in the class area. What do I mean by that? I'm going to select the draft, open up my properties. In the class area, I'm going to select the class. Notice how it changed. Okay, I'm going to do a quick preview. Okay, it's no longer Times New Roman. I can also do it to the paragraphs. Again, I could either swap out one of these names or I could use the class. I actually think the class might be easier. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a preview. There you go.